Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back for a quick rundown Genshin Impact playthrough session continuation. We just finished off Zhongli's second character quest. It was just a great quest overall. It really made me appreciate and value Zhongli so much more than like the Liyue storyline and even his part 1 character quest with the God of Salt. So absolutely appreciate and love Zhongli. I'm probably going to keep him in my party until I get him to Friendship 10 at this point. He's already Friendship 7, Yanfei's Friendship 3, Official Friendship 9, and Child's probably going to be the next character I get to Friendship 10 probably like in another 2 weeks or so. But with all that said, this session is going to be a boss rundown and pretty much combat oriented. We still have a lot of extra 1.5 content to check out. There is a new domain on the horizon between Mondstadt and Liyue that's located right here, which has the tenacity of the Millilith set. These 2 sets I've been farming for a little bit, but I haven't done any proper showcases on stream. I actually teleported here a little too soon. We're actually going to make our way to Dragonspine real quick because there's a new treasure chest that has spawned in 1.5 in Dragonspine and another one right outside of the domain that I was just at. It's actually located in the very far back, like that structure that we were here with if you guys did the quest line with Albedo. There's like this structure that's located on the back side here, and apparently there are some hilly churls and another chest here that you can get. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. A brand new chest ripe for the picking. So Yanfei just mentioned the cold there too. I was like talking over it. Now characters automatically verbalize their rain and snow dialogue when the situation presents itself, which is really cool. All right, here it is right here. Love Yanfei, by the way, one of my new favorite characters in the game. Got her C6 as well. So I just love everything that she has to offer. And she packs a fucking punch, dude, I swear. And an exquisite chest. There you go. Do you have a favorite element? I don't really know, actually. I don't really care as much of the element as I do how it's utilized with the character in question. Like, I would say that I love Electro, but do I love Electro because of Electro, or do I love Electro because Razor's my favorite character who happens to use Electro? You know what I mean? So I'm still kind of, I've never really given it much thought. So yeah, I'll probably have to think more critically on that before I have an answer. I'm going to show you where the second chest is right here before we head in. And it's recommended that you have a Geo character when you come to do this domain. I just run it really with Zhongli and Yanfei, so the second chest is actually right here. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like I realize this now because I've never come up here before this domain, but there is actually another chest that I discovered that's off to the side there. You see where that Geo Vishap is? There was a chest over there that I was walking to from, because when I first came to this domain, I came from this area right here. So I walked from here, went all the way up here. I think the chest was around here. So it was just a common chest. And I had never gotten it before because I don't really travel around these parts. So just double check that area and you might actually find a chest there.
What kind of injurious weather is this? It's cold.
That was really great that I got to actually hear what she actually says there. Yeah, she mentions when it rains too. She was like, please, Lord of Geo, please take care of this weather at your earliest convenience. Oh, look at it right there, dude. Oh, that's so cool. Also, really quick, taking a little moment here to just remember the fact that D-Luke's birthday a couple days ago. I actually haven't read this yet, but I just remembered. So let's take a moment right now to read this. It says, have you been well? This year's fruit festival is superior to previous ones on every front. I wanted to experience the fine flavors of the first opportunity, so I have mailed you the choicest apple cider. You will find this enclosed. I trust that your travels are going smoothly. You will undoubtedly encounter the unexpected from time to time, where the most important strength is knowing how to adapt, with having a capable assistant as a second. All right, Paimon. I have seen how you handle things. Quite simply, it's remarkable. Thus, I need not worry about how you are faring. You have many admirable qualities. In particular, your ability to unite people is awe-inspiring. These days, I often find myself drawing lessons from you when reflecting on myself. This is a novel experience for me, but also an enjoyable one. I am forced to conclude that I must proceed forth with great determination. Though we may not share the same end goals, our paths are intertwined nonetheless. Thus, I shall join you on your journey. My boy, dude. Good old D-Luke. Gosh, I love his manner of speaking, even in writing. It's great. Once upon a time in Mondstadt. That's his feast of choice. And the apple cider as well. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, D-Luke. As the snowstorm raged on Dragonspine, a core of coalesced sheer cold began to form. Defeat the cryohypostasis and rid Dragonspine of this bone-chilling horror. So this thing looks really awesome. So we have some oh, the area around is extremely cold. Whoa. Oh, sheer cold. Okay. No wonder this is, okay, let's do it. I don't know how to fight this thing, but Wish me luck. The elemental actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna learn as I go. Whoa! It's Beyblade! Alright, so I can only attack it the same way as the others.
Boom, boom.
Oh, this sheer cold's gonna fuck me up, dude. Get it, Yanfei? Oh, nice. Alright, it's down, it's down. Alright, 1 down. 2 down. Alright, 2. Nice. We got 1 more. Yanfei, do the honors. Bop.
Stabilize.
Finish it off. Thank you. Knee-deep snow. Sheesh, dude. That took forever. We need the crystalline bloom. So I need 46 of these for Eula. All right, on to Dvalin. Oh, yeah, also... Fucking Pog, dude. The fucking the reduced cost of domains. I'm gonna pay 30 resin instead of 60, and it's for the first 3. So for all 4 weekly bosses, you can use 150 resin, and you'll be good. You won't be able to do anything else for the day, but you can do 4 weekly bosses at once. My thing I'm wondering is, are they going to reduce it again when they come out with like another 4 weekly bosses? You know, when you're dealing with like 8 weekly bosses, are they gonna increase that cap to like, okay, instead of it being the first 3, maybe the first 5 or the first 6. I think that'd be really cool. Alright, GG. There you go. I 2-phased it, but I honestly think if I start this fight with her ult, I can 1-phase it. Yanfei over here coming for Ganyu's position. Alright, here we go. Resin 30 out of 60. All right, claws. I got 1 of each. Let's go. Oh my God, I got a fucking polearm. Are you serious? Let's go. Oh my goodness. I am so freaking happy. Now, I want to manifest this exact same pull from Ajdaha. If I get 1 of each of his drops, I'm gonna be so happy. All right, we're going to Andreas next. That was a really good drop. Holy shit, dude, that was awesome. How many freaking polearms do I have? I still need a sword polearm, man. 4 prototype polearms. I'm gonna call them prototypes. I'm not calling them billets, dude. I'm an OG. That's how you know people have been playing Genshin from the beginning, when they still call them prototypes.
Gather. This is
get him. There you go. Yeah, she's good. She can survive. It's just I need to be more tolerant of using my Zhongli shield, because she kind of came close to dying there a little bit.
This weather's got me in the mood for reciting some laws. Let's see. Commercial Law of Lila, Chapter 27, Section 6, Article 3 stipulates that... Wait, what was it? Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten. What is wrong with me today?
That's her dialogue when the sun comes out, I think. That was really nice. That's the first time I heard that. Anyways, we also get Dream Solvent, which can help me in transferring or changing my current boss drops. So that's really great too. Anyways, 3, 2, 1. Holy shit, dude. Ask and you shall receive. I got a Dream Solvent. Let's go. Nice. So we got a tail. We got another spirit locket. We got pretty bad artifact. What else is new? Nice, nice, nice. Sweet. All right. So next up is Child. It's that time once again. The time that we look forward to once a week, where we as community and content creators join hands and gather for a common interest. And that is...
legacy. The devouring teeth!
Shut up, Paimon. Yo, am I gonna get my ult, dude? Thank you. And there you go. Actually, my shield was down right there, so I actually almost died. We've been doing really good on pulls this week. Dvalin gave us 3 drops, a 5-star artifact, and a freaking prototype. Andreas gave us the Dream Solvent. Child, what do you have for me this week? He gave me a chunk. It's not as good as the other ones. Hey, I got a tusk and we got a shard. So you know what? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. We are now going to face off the fully fledged Ajdaha boss to wrap up this this combat section, or this combat session for my run today. And we also have to remember the symbol on the door. That's electro and water, which means fire would be really good for both of those, just so you can get some good elemental reactions going. So you know what? I'm gonna keep Yanfei Yanfei, but I'm definitely gonna be popping Zhongli's shield constantly with her, and this one will also cost the full 60. Ajdaha was unable to seal itself in the end, and the quaking earth was at last put to rest. Yet the memories of facing the sealed dragon in the heart of the earth itself remain so ever so vivid. Challenge it in your memories once more, and you may gain something new from that encounter. Love how they tie that into like, oh, he's gone from the story, but you're fighting a memory of Ajdaha. So, and this memory is a lot harder than you last remember. This is so cool though. The fact that Zhongli's pillars are what's actually sealing it. Oh, and it starts up. That's cool. Okay, that's weird. There's no sound.
It is time, Morax. We settle this now.
Oh, I'm scared, chat. Hold me. All right, where is he popping out? Where is he popping out? Okay, there he is. Oh, no, thank you. Yeah, Zhongli's shield is definitely saving my ass, dude. Oh my god. Oh, look at him transform.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
That's so cool. The whole arena changes.
You stand upon your tomb.
Oh, this is so cool. He's got like cherry blossoms on his tail.
Fisher.
Motion to compel.
All right, we got him.
More axe.
This boss is actually pretty intimidating. I love the prison that comes back up. Can I climb these? Oh, you can't. Oh, you actually go through them. They're just aesthetics. Oh, man. Not bad. I kind of felt a little rusty on that fight. Not gonna lie, actually. I don't know what I'm gonna get from this. Wish me luck. 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, I got 2 out of 3. Oh, I got a dream solvent. Let's go. Damn, we got 2 out of 3, but guess what? Guess what? Tomorrow's Monday. And guess what that means? I'm gonna get a guaranteed another round with him, and whatever I get, if it's not the one that I want, using a dream solvent, and I'm turning it into the other item that I need. Easy clap, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it.
1 week later.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact playthrough session. I have a lot of catching up to do and finishing up to do before Eula comes out and the second half of the 1.5 event. You guys are probably noticing the new team that I'm running right now, and that is because Xingqiu is now Friendship 9. Yanfei is now Friendship 6, and Zhongli is Friendship 9. So Zhongli and Xingqiu will be the next characters that I'm working towards to get to Friendship 10. Makes the most sense before I decide to jump into anybody else. But we actually got not only Child to Friendship 10 over the last week, but Fischl as well. I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that recommended that I switch to Fischl during the Wishful Drops event with Endora and the Rage of Rodea challenge at that time. If it wasn't for y'all's recommendation that I did that, I probably wouldn't have stuck with Fischl from that point on, and she would not be Friendship 10 right now. Absolutely love Fischl. I'm probably going to start focusing on her a little bit more as time goes on, because even though she is Friendship 10, I really do like her team comp potential in the game. And I used her a lot very early on in the game when I started along with Barbara. So Child is another one too. I absolutely love Child. He's one of my favorite characters in the game. And we finally got his Foul Legacy name card. This bears all of the marks of that fellow who gallivants as he pleases across the continents with his ever-changing combat style. Yet his Foul Legacy was not originally his. Rather, it was taught to him by that solitary lady who dwelt in the darkest corners of the universe. Excuse me? We're learning more about his Foul Legacy in this name card fucking lore drop? Solitary girl? So wait, so did someone from like the Abyss give him his Foul Legacy? How the fuck does that happen? It was not originally his. It was taught to him by somebody else who dwelt in the darkest corners of the universe. So I'm assuming the Abyss, right? The cape looks like it's from the Abyss. He's like purplish and all that, because, you know, that's kind of like the Abyss's colors. Oh my god, what the hell? Wait, so who's the girl? I hope it's not our sister. She's kind of fucking with the Abyss now. That would be really unfortunate if our sister taught him that and then we had to fight Child because of our sister. Oh no, dude. Holy shit, that's actually kind of cool. I was not expecting that. And we have Fischl. Night Raven. A raven dark as midnight with wings that could block out the sun. I permit thee to conceive his likeliness upon such decoration. Night Raven. Black Knight falls. Gotta love Fischl. Fingers crossed that we get some good drops this week. I got 3 prototypes yesterday. So today's Monday at the time of me recording. So the world boss is reset today. But yesterday, I got a prototype claymore, a prototype polearm, and a prototype bow yesterday. And I was like, what the fuck? I wish I was streaming so people could see this. I did take screenshots, of course. But yeah, so my RNG yesterday was pretty good. We did not get a Dvalin's Claw yesterday, which I still need 2 Dvalin's Claws in order to hopefully, if I get at least 1 Dvalin's Claw, we're triple crowning Razor today.
A breath of a flame.
Get him, get him. Thank you. Dvalin, please give me at least 2 claws, and this will have all been worth it. Either a Dvalin's Claw or a Dream Solvent. Either one will bear the same results. We'll see. Big money, no whammy. Give me it. Hey, we got 1. I think that's all I need. I think I just needed 1 claw, and we have a plume, which is great as well. No dream solvents, no prototypes, but we got the claw. I need at least 1 dream solvent just to have as a backup, and I think we're good. How do you like Yanfei? I love her. Absolutely love her. I think I like her a bit more than Klee. Her moves come out a lot faster than Klee's. I like her gameplay loop of like basic attacks and charge attack, and like the rapid succession that you can keep those going, especially if you have her skill and her ultimate. I think Yanfei is the perfect representation of how every character should be treated when they come out on the game. She's a 4-star character. She has a great moveset. She has a lot of potential, especially once you max her out. She's got a great kit. And I think the best thing they did for Yanfei was they gave her like presence in the story. You know what I mean? They gave her, as a 4-star character, they gave her immediate prominence in the Serenity Pot event, you know? And some characters are 4 stars and they've never even been like referenced or talked about or showcased. You know what I mean? Like if it wasn't for like the hangouts, some characters like Chongyun wouldn't have even, like you wouldn't even know that you would think that they were just an insert in the game because they have no presence. Same thing like Beto and stuff like that. So as a 4-star, for Yanfei to come out and to have far more presence and far more like relevancy than some of these other 4-stars, I think it's something that they should consider doing moving forward. And they need to retroactively fix with a lot of the 4-stars that they have in the game, because like I love like some of the 4-stars I love Beto, I love Chongyun. Some of these 4-star characters, like they just get no love. Like it's almost kind of like miHoYo put them out and then forgot about them. And so I hope that that's a trend that can continue forward. You know, I don't know if Yanfei was an exception. It was like, well, we just so happen to have another 4-star coming and we have this Serenity Pot event, so let's like blend the 2 together and see what happens. But some of these characters come out and then it's just like on to the next one, you know what I mean? That's how I feel, at least, you know, because they gave every 4-star character, even like Rosaria, like they put Rosaria in the game during Dragonspine, then they brought her back during Windbloom. Yanfei got like the best showcase, I think, out of any character in this game, aside from some of the characters. Like Razor had his own character quest once you played the game a little bit more. Barbara was featured in the main story. Like all of the starters were featured in the main story. Ningguang was featured in Liyue, but like Sucrose was featured in Dragonspine. But some of these other characters, right, like Chongyun, if it wasn't for friendships, Bennett and Chongyun would pretty much be irrelevant. Same thing with Diona. I'm pretty sure they're gonna relegate Xinyan to hangouts as well, because I think she's like the most forgettable character in the game. And then like every other 5-star has either been focused and showcased in the Archon quest or has had their own story character quests themselves. So I don't know. Bennett had Windbloom. I don't count that, because for Bennett, Windbloom was literally like a cameo. It wasn't like a showcase of his character. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess you can throw Barbara in there too, but Barbara was also in the Archon quests and she had presence in Windbloom and she has a hangout. So she's, you know what I mean? They've done a lot to kind of make up for her as well. Yeah, Chi-Chi and Kaching don't have one either. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to like speak for everyone. I'm just saying, as a general rule of thumb, I think that's something that they need to work towards moving forward, giving every character a moment to shine, just like Yanfei. I think Yanfei had like the best like showcase in the first 2 weeks of her release. So yeah. Arnold, have you answered the aesthetic? Yeah, basically they're asking about costumes. I basically told them what I've been saying for months now, which is like, you know, I gave my like the multiple choice, like which ones I felt were proper for that moment. But when they were like, oh, do you have any other feedback? I was like, you have some perfectly great aesthetics in your already established game through like the manga or even in-game that you should just make into cosmetics. I talked about like Zhongli and Venti's like their Archon capes, like their cloaks during like their rule as the Archons, especially during the Archon War. I talked about Child's delusion phase, like his red and black design during his delusion boss fight. I talked about you know, having like a Dark Knight hero outfit for D-Luke. I talked about Amber, because apparently she has an outfit change in the manga. I was like, you already have a lot of great things that you can work with in your game right now. And then I also mentioned some other ones like summertime events, Halloween costumes, Christmas costumes, stuff like that. Just typical like stuff that I would see in other games that do cosmetics. So yeah, I hope that that's something that they're taking seriously and looking into. And again, that's going to be another thing. It's like, are you going to give everybody fair treatment, or are you going to only give characters that are your favorites or characters that are the popular choice skins? You know what I mean? Like, look at League of Legends, look at Overwatch. There's definitely like a popularity with some characters who haven't gotten skins in like years versus new characters that come out and they get like 8 skins in the first year of their release. Christmas and Teyvat seems kind of weird. So you're telling me that Christmas in the world of Teyvat for Genshin Impact is weird, but having a wing glider inspired by Kentucky Fried Chicken in Genshin Impact of Teyvat is normal. I do not think so, my friend. Andreas, I'm sorry I had to do it to you, my boy. But it's been real. It's been fun, but Yanfei is taking your ass to court, all right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, dream solving. I just want one dream solving, and this will be worth, or prototype. That would be good too. I don't think I ever use anything for this character's boss drop, so I'm not, I feel sad, man. Anyways, moving on.
Foul legacy, the devouring deep.
Shut up, Paimon. I wonder how many years it's gonna be that I'm playing this game into the future that I'm still gonna be telling Paimon to shut up once a week. Oh my god, bro. Game, set, and match. Fingers crossed. Prototype dream solving. Come on. Help me out. Oh, we got a dream solvent. Let's go. Oh, shit. You know what that means? You know what that means. At long last, after playing this game for 6 fucking months, MurderofBirds will be leveling up my first character with triple crowns. I cannot wait. And we have terrible artifacts. What else is new? Anyways, we have to fight Ajdaha, and then I think we're done with this. Music was getting pretty pog right there for a second. Anything else from here is about... Oh, I need the Blood Jade branch. I did not get that the first week. I didn't get it yesterday. Fingers crossed that I get it, because that's the only other material of his that I don't have. Also, if not, a dream solvent would fix that as well. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got another dream solvent. Never mind. Holy shit, dude. I got like, I didn't get everything I wanted, but I still got everything that I wanted. Okay, so we got 2 more scales. So I'm just gonna turn one of his other mats into the resource that I don't have of his, and then I'll have an extra dream solvent. Let's fucking go, dude. And then again, poor artifacts. What else is new? All right, another week of artifacts have come and gone. Oh, I'm so happy. So we got 2 dream solvents today, which is good because I didn't get any yesterday. Yesterday I just got I got prototypes yesterday. Today I got dream solvents. Let's see what we get next week, you know? Holy shit. Okay, really quick chat before anything else. I already have one of each of the battle pass weapons. So now I'm curious what I should start refining for the battle pass weapons, because I don't think these are ever going to change. I do want to go toward, I want to work towards something now that I have all, my main goal was to get one of each, because there's lore attached to all of these weapons and all that. So we'll start with the black sword, and we will work our way up and see how things go in the coming weeks. Thank you, chat. I didn't know what to decide, so I was like, I'll ask my stream. They'll help me out. How's Genshin going? Genshin it's always going good when I'm playing Genshin, you know? It's a game that I absolutely love playing this game. I've been playing it since it came out. While I'm not completely caught up with everything, it's always a treat to be able to play this game and have a bunch of people tune in, and like I have 250 people in my stream. That's fucking nuts to me. Thank you guys all so much as well for the recent follows, for everyone who's followed the stream today. Genshin's like one of my favorite games ever, and like I think I can speak for every streamer when I say nothing feels better as a streamer than playing a game that you love and just having like a massive audience of people that, you know, enjoy that same thing as well. Like, this was a game that I thought I would enjoy it, but would my chat enjoy it? Would this be a game that I'd be able to like stream consistently, or would I get caught up in like not having anybody watch and it being kind of like a subpar experience? But no, like I'm actually happy with how things have turned out with this game, and you know, it seems like we're growing by the day whenever I stream, so I really appreciate that. And I'm not the type of person who does like Spiral Abyss or, you know, grinding artifacts for like 6 hours a day or whatever. Like, I play this game very differently, I think, than the average streamer. So I just have a massive appreciation for anybody who comes to my stream to, to chill, to watch me progress in the game, to see me pop off and have fun, or if they like Genshin just as much as I do, or for their own reasons, you know. It's very humbling, and I never thought it would have happened with this game in particular, you know. There've been peaks and valleys, you know, Persona 5, Kingdom Hearts, God of War, Spider-Man, you know, things rise and things fall. People come, people go, people stick around, people hang out, people have their own lives. I understand that. But it's just great to know that there's been like a massive amount of consistency with the community of people growing from like the day I started this game to where I'm streaming it now. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm rambling at this point, but I don't know. I just really appreciate the fact that there are people that tune in whenever I stream this game, because this game means so much to me. I really love it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you guys for hanging out and for tuning in whenever I go live, especially for Genshin Impact. So I've been playing this game for 6 months. I've been playing since day one. I remember the first day I streamed this game, I streamed it for 7 hours. I was like, how the fuck did I do that? I love this game so much. And as time has gone on, I have amassed every character in the game. I think next week, like when the new banner comes out, I'll have every weapon but one. So I put a pretty penny into this game, and it's understandable. It's content. It's what keeps, you know, my channel growing. It's what keeps content, you know, coming out on a consistent basis. It's something that I look forward to doing whenever new characters or new weapons and new events come out and all that. And I've gravitated towards one character that it didn't happen immediately. It actually didn't happen until I finished the Mondstadt prologue, and that's Razor. I think what started bringing me over to Razor was I loved his aesthetic at the time, and I was the type of person that as I played the game, I never wanted to dabble in more than one character type. So for example, when I first started the game, I actually was using D-Luke as my Claymore user. D-Luke was my go-to Claymore user, and actually, that's a lie. Noelle was the first one. She's the first character I pulled on the banner ever on the PS4. I used Noelle as my primary Claymore user on PS4, and then when I continued playing on PS4, I rolled D-Luke, and then it became D-Luke as my core Claymore user. But then I switched to PC, and then it became Chongyun, because Chongyun and Xingqiu were the first two characters that I pulled on the gacha when I switched over from PS4 to PC. But I didn't stick with Chongyun that long. I started playing Chongyun again when Dragonspine came out. But I actually was like, I like how this guy looks. I wasn't really playing a lot of Electro characters at the time. He had a Claymore. His aesthetic looked cool. I didn't know shit about him either because I wasn't playing, and I think Claymores are my favorite weapons in the game. They're the characters I like using the most. They do the most, like, initial damage. And Razor, I ended up finding out shortly after using him that he does the most physical damage in the game. And I think I gravitated more towards that because, like most of you guys know at this point, I don't really care about, like, meta. I'm not the type of person that's doing elemental reactions and, you know, trying to maximize the most damage by constantly swapping through the characters. Most of you guys will probably know my playstyle is I stick to one character at one specific time. I'll switch to my healer when I need to heal. I'll switch to my, you know, Zhongli when I need shields. I'll switch to my offhand sub DPS if I want to switch things up, if it's getting too boring. And I always like to switch up my teams as time goes on. But I was like, Razor just does physical damage. He's a very selfish character, which means if I ever have Razor out, I don't have to switch to all of these other characters to make up for that. And I ended up gravitating towards him. That follows up as well when you consider his character quest and Andreas and that boss fight. And that was kind of what sealed the deal for me. Razor was the first character that I got to level 90. He's the first character that I got to friendship 10. He's the first character that I spent a crown on. I got his normal attack to level 10 before using the crown on anybody else. And that was the crown that I got from the Unreconciled Stars event. And I think I'm safe to say that we will be leveling up Razor completely. He will be level 90 with a max refined, max level Wolf's Gravestone with pretty good artifacts for physical damage, max constellations, and he will also have max talents. So I'm really happy about that. And I think that really should emphasize to people how much I love this character. And I think I'll be using him for all time. You know, as the game goes out, I don't think it'll be really hard for MiHoYo to kind of top Razor at this point, 6 months in. So we're going to be leveling up his Claw and Thunder, and this is gonna cost a pretty penny as well in terms of Mora. So we got that to level 12, level 13. Yeah, here we go. Maxed 2 crowned Razor, and last but certainly not least is officially maxed out. 10, 13, 13. And if I actually put Child in my party, it'll raise his normal attack to 11, thus doing a lot more damage than that. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm so happy. My fucking boy maxed out. Everything complete. Oh my god. And I'm keeping him in my party for when we do. He has almost 3k attack as well. Pog. Yo, I was here. Let's go. I'm so happy. Yeah, Razor. First character in the game to be triple crowned. So I leveled up Albedo's Solar Isotoma, I leveled up Bennett's ultimate, and then Razor was his normal attack. And those were my 3 characters that I was like, if I'm gonna use a crown on someone, it's gotta be someone that like I really genuinely care about. Like I have to have a really core, like a core attachment to them. Albedo was instantaneous. The second he came out, I was already gravitated towards him. Bennett was the most recent of the trio because I was using Barbara and Chi-Chi as my healers, and it wasn't until I was like, I fucking love Bennett. Like, why have I been sleeping on this kid for so long? And Razor, you know, Razor was from the very beginning. So ultimately, absolutely love Razor. Really happy that we were able to commemorate this moment. Glad to have the chat present as I did so. And I think I'm gonna get the crown after we do this event. And to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna use any more crowns on anybody for a while, you know, until maybe after Inazuma. I really have to like gauge, like, not really who deserves it, but who I feel like attached to that I would want that to be like a representation of my love for that character. You know, Albedo got one, Bennett got one, Razor got one, you know, and so on and so forth. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, also, yeah, crowns are expensive, by the way. For those who don't know, I was at 19 million. We're now at 17 million. So, and I know that's probably like, wow, well, you're still in the millions. Are you really losing? Are you really, you know, are you really hurting for Mora? Realistically, no, but like, that's still a lot of money, you know? So it's a pretty penny. It's a pretty penny to do for sure.